that time of the week where we get together and we talk. And well, I talk, I see your questions, I see your age, and I tell you what the future has, whether it's, and if it's something you don't like, you can change it. I am playing on the on my iPhone the "Because You Love Me" by Celine Dion. It used to, I always used to think that I was better because of George, and I think I was. However, I've learned that I'm better because of God, because He loved me. So that try that song and start thinking about God. That's very cool, very cool. I do want you to know, if this is your first time with me, please let me know, and I will be sure and get you before the end of the conversation. Always put your name and age, though. Need that. Also, if you want to be private and ask a question, please go to mediapsychic.com and ask your one free question. And then I get to give you some things that I know that are supportive. So just be aware of that. Also, I do want you to know that I've got two home parties this weekend. I love those things. So we're doing home parties this weekend. So much fun. I'm going to be going to Atlanta. If you're in that area, would love to come do some hosted readings and other things. I see my June is out there potty training her son. Oh my God. There's something about potty training that the important thing to remember, June, is you will survive it. You will survive it. And it's not anything you're doing. We just have sons who are um, sons who are unique and stubborn on their own. Um, okay, let's get this started. Hello, Lisa. Welcome that you're there. I'm so glad to see you. I am going to tell you that there is going to be money from the past coming forward um, within 30 days. June, I want you to know your son will be potty trained before the end of the year. So just keep consistent with it. Julie, what a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day and a great day to be alive and to enjoy the moments. And I'm going to tell you, Julie, that there does seem to be someone who's going to ask you questions about a family member. You need to say, my psychic said not to answer it, not to pay attention to it within 70 days. So just be aware of that. All right, June, you were offered a job a couple days ago. Will it be great fit for me? I'm not sure it will be. I'm not sure it will be. Are you comfortable with it? Because I'm not exactly sure that I'm comfortable and I trust the person. I'm not sure it's coming to fruition. So just be aware of that. Um, I do have you working part-time by the end of the year, but it seems to be a fluff and buff job, no stress. I think you have enough stress. Potty training a kid, trust me. You know, when people come to me and want to, uh, and they're not the best kids in the world, or they have bad habits. We all have Christ within us, but they have bad habits. I say to them, would you like your children to act like you do? Now, you can't say that at 5, but if you have a teenager and they're doing things that you think is detrimental to them, ask them how this will help them in 5 years. Ask them how they would handle it if their child did it. We ask the right questions, we get everybody to get alert. Anything for you, Kim? Actually, I'm going to tell you that there will be someone asking you questions about the distant past. You just need to hang up the phone and say, my psychic said not to pay attention. By the way, if you're on share me. I go to your messenger and try to tell you everything. Sometimes I don't do everybody, and I don't know why, because I really try. But and try means failure, so probably that's why. Um, but today I'm going to, once you share me, I'm going to send you what I listen to every morning. It's a 10-minute thank you that I listen to where you repeat it in your mind. Thank you for my shoes. Thank you for, I mean, we have so much to be grateful for. And when we stand in gratitude, the negativity is not focused on. Sometimes we focus on our past and our negativity. When you do that, you'll never be happy. All right, let's go to Relina. Oh, I'm reading it wrong. Rena, anything you want me to know? And thank you for sharing. Wait till you hear the gratitude thing. Please play it every morning. When you start with gratitude, God gives you more. I am going to tell you there is going to be fun and laughter now. I know you're only 24, so you might not understand the depth of this, but there is going to be fun and laughter around, are you ready? Around country music. Yes, at 24, you're going to have fun by country music. Also, I want you to know helium balloons ahead. Helium balloons ahead. So just plan on that. Um, Thank you for sharing and thank you for being here. I love that. Okay, Lindy, I am going to tell you you can expect health improvements and weight loss this year. Things are really moving in the right direction for you. Um, when you look in the rear view mirror, you get in problems all the time. Keep looking forward. Life has great gifts for you. Okay, Melody, thank you, and thank you for sharing. What eating habit would be benefit me I'm not already doing? Well, Melody, you're pretty sensitive, um, and you're pretty intuitive. So, I don't really need to tell you anything. You need to just do what I got to see that red there. You just need to do what you think is right. But let me just tell you, as sensitive as you are, it would be important for you. Um, if you can't read it, don't eat it. That sounds a little frustrating, I know. But if you can't eat it, don't read it. Don't eat it. If you can't read it, don't eat it. Thank you for sharing, June. Um, Jaden, what's the real rest of your year looking like? I'm going to say fun. There is going to be a new friend you'll meet in November that will end up becoming a good friend. There is also going to be a trip to a place you've never been before. You're going to go back to that place often. I feel very, very good about it. Okay, Cassandra. Cassandra, I am going to tell you that unplanned company at your home, bringing a lot of fun and laughter with the past. I like that a lot. Don't worry about it. It's all good. There's also going to be for you a bill that you don't owe in the mail. You can just say, my psychic said I don't have to pay it. Carrie Ann, you're wondering about your love life. Well, at 30, you do know the right one. However, you're still looking in the past and still thinking about the past. And I'm not sure you realize you deserve a good relationship. In all of your relationships, you've done the work, you've carried the load, you've accepted things that aren't really for your highest good. So I'm going to ask you to start standing in the power, knowing that you're the love someone is looking for, knowing you will have that lasting commitment by this time next year. But you got to stop looking at the past, and you got to know the right one is destiny. Actually, before we choose life, we choose who we're going to be in our life with. And that's all part of the plan. Cassandra, oh, this is a cute question. What's coming for me in the next year? You're 31 and you're eight weeks pregnant. A baby. A baby's coming in this coming year. Some things you don't have to ask me. A healthy baby, a very healthy baby. I do want you to know you will live in love on an acreage, so plan on that. There's also going to be a phone call that you're going to get. This phone call is going to be alarming about an older female health issue. I want you to relax, don't blow it out of proportion. I do want you to know the delivery is going to be easier than you think, so don't put any horror there. And you're a wonderful vehicle of God, so this will be a healthy baby. So just uh, just be aware of that. Okay, Samantha, you're wondering if there's any changes coming your way. You know, life is about changes, and there's change every day. If there isn't change, then I'd say you're stuck in a rut. I do feel that there is going to be a reunion in somebody else's home for you, Samantha, where you're going to hear something that will settle the past. I feel very good about that. By the way, thank you for sharing. I so appreciate it. Okay, Sue, what do you see for your future? You're 60 years old. I am going to tell you weight loss and health improvements are on the schedule for you. Plan on that. There's also going to be a trip you're going to take to a place you've never been before. You're going to make some new healthy friends and have a reunion, and that will bring you understanding from the past. So just be aware of that. And we go to Colleen now. What's next for me in the job front? I don't feel a job change till about the spring of the year. Just be aware of that. So I feel that it will be something in management. You're very good with people. You're known to be a bit of a procrastinator, so you might want to work on that a little bit. And the reason you procrastinate is not because you're dumb or nothing else, it's because you're so cautious. Sometimes you can be so cautious that you don't get anything done. So just be alert to that. I am also going to tell you that there is going to be money out of the blue coming your way. So plan on that. Sue, I do also want you to know a reunion with someone you haven't seen for years. I like that. Colleen, hello, my dear Colleen. What is next for you on the job front? We've already talked to you. All right. I'm getting my act together. All right. Heather, I don't know who Jackie is, but welcome, Jackie. Heather, I'm going to say somebody is going to be accusing you of something you didn't do at work. I just want you to ignore it. Sometimes we give other people's words way too much power. So just be aware of that. And there's my Stacy. Anything new coming your way? There is going to be structured lessons where you're going to make some new friends that'll last years. Oh, my dear Nicole, I didn't think you would come back to me or even share because I was a little tough on you. I want you to know, Nicole, when you focus on your problems, then you're not seeing the bigger picture, which is love. Also, when you focus on your problems and find reasons to have problems, then you can never be happy. You have to give up the drama of others and the drama of the past to be happy. And most of the problem is your self-talk, Nicole. And we've talked a long time. You've been with me a long time. You should know that within you is a living God. And when you put yourself down or worry about what other people think about you, you're not standing in your power. So stand in the power of Christ within. You're welcome, Colleen. Please pass the word that I'm here. I'm here on Wednesday and Saturday at noon, Central Time. This is how I serve, and this is something I love doing. But thank you for being out there. All right, Heather, what's in store for your future? Heather, I'm not seeing a name. I'm not seeing a name, an age. But I am going to tell you there does seem to be a new friend that you'll meet by the end of the year through an old friend. This new friend will last year, so I feel very good. And you may not like this new friend right away, but that's okay because it'll end up being a good friend. So just be alert to that. Um, Jenny, I love seeing you. I love that. You're going to have to try the sweet potato fries next time you come. And I love that you grow with us as we grow together. Sometimes the things I say to you, I need to hear too. We're all growing. We're all growing. Heather, just between you and me, there is going to be somebody who's going to be accusing you of something you didn't do. Right now, you're going to take it too personally. Don't do it. Um, people will get me and think I'm doing something negative or something. It's just, I don't buy into that. So they may not understand me. If they don't understand you, they don't know you. You are a good person, Heather. A very good person. Hello, Aaron. Glad to see you out there. Aaron, oh, you want to ask about Eric? That's new in your life. Well, you're smarter than Eric. Just go with that. You have more common sense. Go with that. But I got to tell you, I actually feel that he's sensitive and good, but awful darn slow. So if you're not, when you want something, you go after it. He contemplates, so that will drive you crazy. He will be a good friend, but not a major friend. Not a major friend. Hello, Amber. Thank you for the sharing. And please note, if you think I'm beautiful, I know you're beautiful. We can only see what we feel. So just be aware of that. And do you say good things to yourself when you look in the mirror? All of you, if you don't, then you're insulting God. You're putting yourself down. And if you can't love and support yourself, who can? So we're all going to stop this. We're going to stop looking in the past, look in the mirror and say, damn, I'm good today. That's all we have to do. Um, thank you for sharing. And thank you for being out there, Amber. By the way, I almost feel a loss of money. So I want you to be a little bit careful with your money, know where you place it and everything. It might be a loss because you can't find it or you place it someplace where you're not conscious. Hello, Josie. What should I put my focus on in the coming year? Self-love, Josie. Everything comes from self-love. If you don't love yourself, you can't love another. And love is the key. Love is the key. Trying to love even those who anger you. Forgiveness and love. And you'll be doing a lot of forgiveness this coming year. By the way, I have to tell you my great, and watch me as we each week to see if I'm doing it. But I always get my right and left. All right, right, left. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So I was doing an appearance in Des Moines, and in Des Moines, I do it on a stage. So a woman came in a wheelchair, and I said, I'll go down. I'll talk to you. You don't have to come up. But she wanted to come up. God bless her. So she came up where it's private, and I did a reading. She had a person help her up, and a person helped her down, and then she got in the wheelchair. When she got in the wheelchair, Spirit said to me, if you don't get physically active, you'll be there in 10 years. So, what are you doing today to help yourself in 10 years? Well, I got a personal trainer. Of course, it's the George. And so he's going to do a workout plan for me. But we have to take control of our life. If we don't, we will never be happy. So watch me on my exercise goal coming up. All right. Will your 2 year, how will I hit my 2 year goal or something I'm wanting to pay off? It will certainly pay off. It may not be, sometimes, Heather, you make goals a little more than they need to be. So just be alert to that. But walking in the direction of your goal is how we succeed. And Heather, I feel you're going to be succeeding and it will pay off. Michelle, what's new in your love life? Honey, it's just playtime. I think I've told you the lasting one is not till you're 44. But you do know him, so you can't be too slutty, okay? But there's going to be two players before the right one, and no, you can't do it tonight. Two different people, so the right one can come forward. Emotionally, you have to be there so he can see you. And the way you're there is by not looking in the rear view mirror, not wanting to make someone else better, just taking care of yourself. A lot of women and a lot of men are sort of like the saint of lost causes. We need to stop doing that. Need to stop doing it. Hello, Heather. I'm wondering if I will hit my two. Oh, I just got done with you. Lindy, you're welcome. You're welcome, Aaron. Lori, just between you and me, there's going to be someone accusing you of something you didn't do. So I just want you to sort of ignore it, hang up the phone, and don't pay attention. You're going to go down a flight of stairs, making new friends that will last years. I like that. There's also going to be a phone call asking you questions about a close friend. You might just want to say no to that. Bye bye. There you go. Bye bye. I don't know why I said bye to bye. Anyway, so great year ahead for you too. Structured classes when you're going to make a new friend that will last years. And then I sent a couple of messages directly to you, and the message, please don't ever do that, Christy. I don't answer messages like that. I don't message me messages. I just don't do them. If you have a question, go to the webpage, mediapsychic.com, and send your free question. I love doing that. I love doing that. But I don't do messenger, so please don't do it. The only time I message is if you share me and I come by and send you a couple things that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. I call them quickies. When you're in a bar and I'm in a bar, I walk around and give quickies. So just be aware of that. Leah, thank you for being here. And will I find a white true love ever? Is that really your question? I think the question would be, will you find love? And yes, you will. In your 26th year, Chevy, in your 26th year. I did say your name right. I do apologize. All right. Are you my Facebook friend? Are you my Twitter friend? If not, why not? I always post something funny. Oh, my God. I don't know if you saw this, but this guy is dancing with his feet in the air. Oh, my God. You've got to check it out. You got to check it out. Anyway, today I wrote, worry is stupid. It's like walking around with an umbrella and waiting for it to rain. Don't expect problems because God says yes. So if you expect problems, you'll have problems. I expect joy. I expect support. I expect a lot of things ahead. So just be aware of that. How about this one? Kindness makes you the most beautiful person in the world, no matter what you look like. So if there's anything you can do, let's be kind. Let's be kind. Thank you for being here. I'll be back on Wednesday. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be of service. I'll look forward to talking to you on Wednesday at noon. Until then, live long and prosper. God bless you.